Hello everyone, greetings and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been quite a while and I apologize, but life happens. Before I'm gonna do this recording or this video, I sat before I hit the record, I noticed a very bright shiny orb flying by. So I think I have some visitors with me when I'm gonna share this experience with you. I hope you all are well, although the situation we have in our world. I will not address much about that because my YouTube channel and what I do here is to share my experiences with you all. That's my priority by so far. But well, I have a family and life happens, and I have a lot of rescue animals, so it takes up a whole lot of time. But I love it. It's my life's purpose also. So yeah, I'm preoccupied sometimes, and I haven't been so well. It's been a long time, and I do apologize for those who are viewers of mine. So well, here I am. It's been a long time. And what I want to share today is something that happened Thursday night to Friday the 13th, this weekend. And I felt a very strong urge to share this experience. Actually, it was a very, very powerful lucid dream. And it felt so real. I could feel it in my body. I could really feel it in my cells, if I can explain it like that. But anyway, it was so powerful, and immediately after I got up, I just knew I have to share this, and I have to share it as soon as possible. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I go straight to it. So the lucid dream, it was very powerful, was like, goes like this. I was outside where I live, outside my house, and I was preoccupied with something outside. And my family was around, and some other people I didn't recognize. But anyway, suddenly I found myself standing there alone. And I looked up in the sky because I saw there was something going on up there. So I was curious and I was watching. And I was drawn to look at the sun because I could see that something was going on with the sun. And it was amazing because I could see the sun actually lit up in at starters first very diffuse colors. It was in the colors of light orange, light green, yellow, a little bit red, and it was kind of like watercolors, and it was floating around. And I was watching that, and it was beautiful. But what I sensed when I was watching this, I could sense this energy that was powering up. A powering up of energy. It's like an ignition of something. And I just instantly knew that something's going on. And I could literally hear and sense and feel this power up of energies around the sun in the sky. And I was watching this intensely, and I just thought that something's going to happen. I had a feeling that something's going to blow up or something, whatever it was. So I watched closely, and I could literally almost hear this power up. It's a power up sound or vibration. And I was so excited, and I thought I have to watch this. Whatever's going on, I just have to witness this and watch this happening. But then I was alone up there, and the other people that I had around me, my family, I think they went inside. So I just watched this, and I watched this, and I could sense that it was powering up for an explosion of some kind, ignition or just explosion. And that what happened. I saw that happen. Suddenly it just exploded intense energy and vibration in this. And at the same time, I could see the colors around the sun. It got so intensely more powerful, and the colors were like dancing around the sun and they spread across the horizon where I was watching at the skies from my house. And the colors were floating, like vibrating around the sun and just floating across the sky. And then again, it was in like a brilliant orange, bright yellow, white light. It was in red and some green, and intensely, but it was very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. And I was so thrilled and amazed with what I saw. So I couldn't take my eyes off it. I was like, oh my God, it's happening. It's really happening, and I'm witnessing this. And I was very excited and happy, and I was in awe with what I saw. So I just stared at it, and I could see like the colors of the sky changed. The sky was not blue anymore. It had these vibrant colors just floating around, like emerging within each other. It was very beautiful to watch. And I could see like the sun in the middle of it. But the sun was in the color of like bright white. It was not yellow as we see now, but it's white, and from that, all the explosion of colors. And as I was watching this, I could see someone or a being appear in front of me, but he was big. He just literally filled the sky. That's how big it was. And I guess it was like a holographic picture that just filled the sky, where I could see all the colors, but now I could only see him. And this being, I don't know who it was. It was just this being, and he had a male energy around him. And he had clothing. I could see them vibrating in like silverish, turquoise blue, white, and he had a very strong personality or energy, and he was very happy, and he was very godly like. I don't know who he was or kind of what he symbolized or anything. I just literally telling you what I saw. And he had long hair, and it seemed like he wanted to show me something. He wanted my attention on something, and he brought forward his hands, and in his hands in front of him, this kind of large map appeared, like a holographic map. And what I could see, I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him anymore behind this map. It was like he was covered by this map he showed me. It's like this picture of these maps covered him, and all I could see was these maps. And the maps was of different continents on the earth. And I could see one continent shifting into a different one. So he showed me different continents, like over and over again. And then one continent stopped and stayed for a while, and then another one. But it actually caught my eye that he showed me these continents, and these pictures of these continents, the map, were like, it was covering the sky, literally the whole sky. And I was watching this, and I was trying to focus on what I was seeing, because I could literally see that it was the continents, different continents on the earth. And then I saw, when I looked closer, I saw different dots on the map, on the continent, different places, like 4 or 5 or 6 of these dots or color points, light points on the map. And in between these, there was these fine, fine lines between these points or light spots on the map. I didn't know immediately, right there in my lucid dream, I could not understand what I was seeing or what it meant. I could just see the dots, and I could see the lines. It almost appears like ley lines, or whatever you want to call it. Small, very skinny lines between these dots. It was like this being was trying to show me this, but I could not actually grasp the details about why and what was going on actually, and what the message with these points and the lines between the points on the map was all about. I couldn't get that. I was really trying to concentrate, but I couldn't. So, but at one point I just went inside, and I could still see this through my window. I could still see the map being shown from inside my house. I was inside looking out of my window, and I could still see these maps, and I couldn't figure it out. I could not figure it out what he was trying to show me. But it was something about the different continents on this earth, and there was several points, light points or points on the maps with these lines connected to them in a perfect system, you might say. So it was something he really wanted to get across to me, but I don't know now. Maybe I will understand, or maybe someone else out there had a very similar lucid dream or vision about this. I would love to hear about it, and please contact me, please, if you have any more information. If any of you out there have seen something like it, or have any familiar or similar things going on, or have seen or dreamt the same thing. So I would love to know more. Maybe it's a connection. Maybe I have just a piece of the puzzle, and some other of you or others have another piece of the puzzle. Probably. I don't know, but it would be very exciting to know. But anyway, I was watching this, and I just knew that this had happened. Something very powerful and beautiful had happened. And the sky, as I saw it, with these beautiful colors, this energy was there to stay. Everything was different from now. The feeling I got that everything was different from now. And what we all had been waiting for and dreamt about just had happened. And we were living, it felt like this was a new time, a kind of like a new earth presented to us that we had to just accept with gratitude and with happiness, because it was an amazing feeling, and I was literally so worked up about this, really. And I was looking around me, and there was other people in the house, and they were going about their businesses, and I was like, come on, look at this, you have to come here and look at this is really happening. Come, look at the sky, it's changed totally, and this being was here, and something has happened, and it has really happened. Come, look. But they were so too busy. They didn't actually hear me. They were too busy going about their, daily life. And they had no interest, or I don't know, it felt like either they had no interest or they didn't hear me. But I thought that was very, very strange. But I thought it doesn't matter, because this was so real and so true that I thought, oh, well, they will finally, eventually, gonna experience this too. They have to go through this too. They will see the same thing as I, feel the same thing as I, with this happening. And I was thinking maybe this is referred to as what many people around the world already have talked about or had visions about, like this explosion of the sun or the light, the event. A lot of people talk about the event, this turning point, an event, about the solar explosions. There are many different words and explanation for it, but I can relate, because this is what I also experienced with this lucid dreaming. And as I've shared experiences before, but it doesn't happen often that I have these very powerful lucid dreams or visions. It can be many, many years between them that I have these. And when I do have them, they are so powerful, like this one, that I just really had the urge to share it. I just had to. And I was going to do it a couple of days ago, already on, Friday when it happened. But then I thought maybe I just have to, grasp this before and put it in words more exactly before I share it. So I think everything's set as it should be. So that's why I'm sharing this now. But it was amazing. And this other vision I had many, many years ago with the earth, cracking up and dividing the people in one side is dark and the one side is light. This is the same kind of powerful vision, although it was a very powerful lucid dream. But just as important and the same urge to share it, and it has, this kind of vision has stayed with me for many, many years, clear as the day, and this one will too. I have no time frame, dates, and stuff like that, if it's gonna happen like this or when, but I'm sure that this is a kind of event that I just feel it, that we are going to experience some kind of event. When, I don't know, doesn't actually matter, because it was beautiful and it was loving, and yeah, it just put a smile on my entire being, actually. I have no words. I'm just sharing what I experienced, what I saw. Yeah. So I don't have these as often, and it's okay. But when I do, that's when I share, because I really felt that I had to share this one. Someone told me that this needs to be shared. So that's what I'm doing today. Well, was not going to make this video so long. Yeah, I think that's all for now. And hopefully I will be back soon again, because I still have some things to share. But this was urgent. While it's still fresh, well, I cannot forget this one. Never, actually. Anyway, but I had such a happy feeling about this, or a very high frequency or vibration about this. So I just felt that I needed to share it as quickly as I could. So I hope you enjoy this, and if you have any kind of comments or some similar things to share with me, and we can, maybe we can fill in each other and have a bigger picture of this. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that can share their experiences. You can contact me on PM, or you can, write me a mail, and I will answer you as quickly as I can. So yeah, and for those who are new and curious about what I share, you can find out more about me on my website, which is etcn.no. ETCN is extraterrestrial contact, Norway. I have a website and also have a Facebook group. So please join if you feel drawn to it. And otherwise, I will say goodbye for now. Take care, be kind, and I see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.